My name is James Chan. I was born to a Chinese father and a Japanese mother. When I was little, I would watch Masked Ranger, a Japanese special effects program aimed at kids. It was about colourful superheroes fighting evil space aliens. Naturally, I wanted the toys every time I saw the action figures advertised on TV. The show was eventually adapted by the Americans and was a big hit globally. 20-something years later, cosplayers are turning up to comic book conventions wearing the colourful suits. I'm not brave enough to wear colourful spandex to those conventions, but I am brave enough to screen a fan film I shot based on the Masked Ranger series. What made me shoot a fan film in the first place? Well, a website dedicated to the Masked Ranger series was hosting a video contest, and I received an invite to participate. That's when I decided to give it a go. The film was made on the cheap. I just went to the beach to shoot a fight scene with my friend Michael. Obviously, we did our own stunts, as we were both trained in martial arts. I admit we were kind of just showing off our skills in the film. But the Masked Ranger series was about superheroes fighting aliens and monsters. It wouldn't exactly be Masked Ranger if I was just fighting another human being. After all, the whole premise of the original show was to fight crazy-looking monsters and aliens. So I also needed to shoot some monster battles. As I had virtually no budget, I just filmed some of my old toys and threw in some visual effects and clever editing to make it look like I was fighting an alien. As I said, I'm not brave enough to wear colourful spandex. So I just stayed in normal civilian clothes and went out into the garden. If I'm filming a heavy special effects scene, I'm not filming it out in the open like I did on the beach. Anyway, the film ends with my team of action figures destroying the evil alien, also an action figure. It was difficult shooting the toys. They were tiny in real life, so it was hard to film them like they were giant machines. And this is England. There aren't any volcanoes here, or deserts where the Rangers' assault vehicles come from. So I had to use my holiday snaps of Tenerife for some of the backdrops. But I reckon I got the point across to the judging panel when I submitted the film to the video contest. And I think the audience at the conventions I screened at also got the idea. I loved how the film turned out. I was a brave superhero just like the Rangers on the TV show. But that was just a fan film. This is what happened to me when I returned home from a convention and learned monsters exist. One which tried to kill me.
I will devour you and everyone else on this planet. What are you going to do with that? Call for help? Transform into a superhero?
I'm not a superhero, but I won't go down without a fight.
It'll take more than that to stop me, weakling. Want to try and be a hero again?
Let's see.
Huh? A toy gun? You want to shoot me now?
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Irritating enough for you? Nobody's ever gonna believe this.
Agent, there have been reports that people have been going missing in Quadrant 98. Some say there have been sightings of a monster. I say it's all crap, but go and investigate anyway.
Roger. Madame, it's not safe here. You should leave this area immediately.
Oh, but didn't you come here to look for me?
Who are you?
I'm the Masked Ranger.